Karibu sana kwenye Football Fans Clan, channel ya pekee hapa Kenya ambayo inaangazia tu hisia na maoni ya mashabiki wa soka kila baada ya mechi kubwa. Iwapo wewe ni mgeni, tunakuomba subscribe na pia tunaendelea kushukuru kwa kuendelea kutazama. This is a huge win for Arsenal, 4-1 just from losing to Porto in the Europa League. It was a good response from the team. What's your take?
Yeah, last week we lost to Sporting CP, something we didn't expect, especially at the Emirates. So the best way to recover is always when are you playing the next match and how are you going to win that match. So I think Arsenal players were good. They never felt sorry for themselves. They knew the task ahead, which was today. And they've just done exactly what I expected them to do, winning the match without struggling so much, just playing it simple and ensuring that we get the win. Yeah.
Okay, you won. How do you think Arteta approached this and maybe approached this match?
Number one, before I talk about Arteta, we had to beat Crystal Palace. You don't fire a manager when you're going to meet a team like Arsenal over the weekend. So the boys played for, Vieira is a legend at Arsenal. Probably the last time we won the Premier League, Vieira was a player, and in fact, probably he was a senior player at Arsenal. So you don't just send him packing after the good work he has done at Crystal Palace. So today we had to, like Team Arsenal, we had to play for one of us. So the 4-1 hammering, it was mercilessly. I even thought it should be 5, 6 or 7, so that we close down on the goal difference for Man City. But more importantly, was playing for Vieira, so that they can understand what Arsenal is. And another thing about this game was that this is a London derby. Yes, so Arsenal must continue. In fact, now this season, Arsenal has won almost all the derbies around London. That simply tells you that London is red, and we continue to be the champions of London. Yeah.
Crystal Palace lacked direction in this match. That's why you whitewashed them with 4 goals.
They were directionless. They were clueless. They had nothing to play for, except for individual brilliance from Zaha, who has given us a few problems. And we even thought probably it would give Rob Holdings issues. But I think Rob Holdings has just handled him properly, without pressure. He just left him falling down every now and then. And we've played it. So it's true, Crystal Palace were clueless. They were rudderless. They had no objective in this game. They just came in to fulfill the fixture. Otherwise, they had nothing to... they didn't give us any problems. No problems at all. Yeah.
I want you to talk about 2 players. That is Trossard and Granit Xhaka. Those 2 players from midfield. Talk about them. How did you see their play?
Trossard is when Arsenal signed Trossard, probably they signed him to impact games, and we've been playing without a serious number 9, probably a top person in the box, and a non-figure in the box. So Trossard has come in. He's not even scoring goals, but he's giving assists. He's trying to help the team to score. And I think he has been good. He has been better. 3 matches. He's almost having 5 assists, or almost 6 assists. He's playing with the team very well. He's fitting in. He's feeding his players. He's creating space for Saka, creating space for Martinelli. He's always running out, shuffling spaces with Martinelli. You find him in. So with the style of play that Arteta is playing with a false 9, then Trossard fits in very well. Another guy who is doing the good job for us is Odegaard. The kid is a wonder kid. Odegaard is just on another level. He's playing this football like nonsense. I think the team is now okay. Now you see today we had Jesus on the bench. But still now, Jesus has to show, like just the manager said. Jesus, anyone who is coming back from injury has to prove that he deserves to be the team. And he's going to do the right thing for the team. So that is exactly what we are doing. Now, with that kind of competition from Trossard, Martinelli and Saka, now you expect, we also have Nelson, now you expect, like in the coming few matches, you have to prove a point. You have to prove a point because the matches are tough. Now, who is whom? For you to have the selection, you have to play for the team. You don't fit in this time, next time you're out, someone else comes in. So I think generally Arsenal are doing a good job, and Going into the international break, 8 points ahead, 8 points clear. I think now the pressure is not on us. The pressure is on Man City. The only thing I fear is the month of April, because we will have a run in fixtures. That will be a bit tricky for us. We will have Chelsea at hand, we will have Man City, we will have Liverpool, all and Newcastle to play against them. So it will be a difficult month. Before we get there, in fact, being eliminated from Europa League could be a blessing in disguise, because we will have a good number of days to rest, a good number of days to focus on just one match. So that alone will really help us during those games. And we don't need to lose against Liverpool, we don't lose against Chelsea, even if we lost against Manchester City. But we pose a good result against Chelsea and Liverpool. That will be a good chance for us and will be taking us towards the league champions. Yeah.
You've won 4-1 today. Is there anything negative that you can pick from this match, or everything for you was perfect?
Not really everything was perfect. I think we played more of our training. It was more of our training for us. Someone who is going for a holiday has to enjoy himself. We are going to have a 2 weeks break. Some of these guys are going to play for their teams, for their national teams, so they have to enjoy the match. So they go into the international break fresh, with less pressure. They go there, enjoy the game, come back and pick up from where we are. So we made a few mistakes here and there, especially in our defense. And at one point we were giving away some silly balls in the midfield. But generally we managed to contain the game, and we came back strongly. Whenever we lost the ball, we did respond well, just to win back the ball in good time and continue playing. So I think that was good. Another thing, probably another pointer that I looked at, I didn't even understand what Arteta was doing in terms of substitutions, because I was seeing him throwing in people left, right, and center. Partey finishing at right back. I'm not sure if he's playing a center back or a left back. We have Tierney who has come in, he has made an assist. I think this was more of a training match. You try this, try that, try him, try everything, and see how it goes. Yeah.
Who stood out for you, like, can be the MVP?
That's Saka. Saka, obvious. And I think another player of the month is coming. And I think another manager of the month is also coming for Arsenal, in Arteta and Saka. Yeah.
Thank you.
Usikose kuponyeza kile kidude cha subscribe, na ujue tunakupenda.